Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. We're going to map out the current range that we're dealing with. And as you know, we've been trading sideways. They started to push up a little bit with these buyers here, but started to retrace back again. There's liquidity sitting under these lows. Like I was saying yesterday, this can be considered a higher low. You could map out the range like this. But I am looking at the overall range with the expectation for when prices do retrace to retrace back into this overall range, possibly into an area of demand down here in discount. But right now, like I said, still swing structure bullish. Fractal structure on the 4 hour starting to break these fractals, and it's still making new lows. So technically, could be looking for any type of buying opportunities, but with correlation with the other US dollar pairs and the dollar index, I'm waiting to see if prices do go ahead and start to retrace from this impulsive move and start breaking past all these lows, getting all the liquidity before moving back up. But technically, like I said, swing structure and fractal structure is bullish, but starting to break down here. GBP USD, it's the 4 hour chart. Let's go ahead and break down. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. This is the overall range. Of course, this impulsive move continues to push up, higher highs, higher lows. It's an ascending channel. This being a retracement just started yesterday. Waiting to see the reaction to price when it gets down to the bottom of this channel. It is continuing to make, like I said, higher highs, higher lows. But there is liquidity on this this ascending channel, and it hasn't really retraced yet. This is a very impulsive move. There is opportunity for prices to go ahead and retrace back down to discount or retrace back down to an area of demand. And then I'll be looking for any type of bullish momentum shift in order to take any type of buying opportunities. But right now, I'm expecting it price to go ahead and push lower due to dollar index, any type of news. More news today, so I'm looking to see what the reaction is on the bottom of when it breaks out of this channel. So if it does start to break down, then I'll be waiting to see it retrace further back down and look for any buying opportunities. AUD USD, go ahead and map out the current range. And as you can see, continues to push higher, but in a corrective channel, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Now ranging sideways, there is liquidity building under these lows, which, like I was saying, with the correlation with the US dollar pairs, if it does start to go ahead and retrace back down, I would expect these lows to be taken out and possibly go ahead and retrace back down to discount into some area of demand, and then look for any type of buying opportunity in order to take prices higher. And like I was saying yesterday, this was a sweep. The top of this range was a sweep of the Monday highs. We're gonna see if that was enough liquidity in order to push prices back down. I will be looking for any type of selling opportunities, but I do want to see that momentum pick up. This looked corrective as it pushed down. A buyer step back in. Right now, still just trading sideways, but once it starts to push back down, it could present a selling opportunity. NZD USD. It looks like this already has started to push down. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. This one didn't sweep like Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar swept the Monday highs, but this has started to break down. Obviously, you see the change of character. It started to break down past, starting to take out some of these lows that's sitting under this previous channel. You can watch a previous video. This was a previous ascending channel. There's lows, liquidity sitting under these lows. Prices have started to trace back down. So we're looking overall, just like with the other pairs, for any type of retracement back down to discount, any type of area of demand, any type of reaction, looking for any type of bullish momentum shift or reaction from price, and then look for any type of buying opportunities. Depends on how strong the dollar may get from the news, because if the dollar just starts to reverse, then it could just continue down, start retracing back further. So not looking particularly for sales from this pair, but could expect it to go ahead and retrace further back down, unless something does present itself while it's up here, or a good selling opportunity, then I would. But right now, just waiting for the retracement. GBP AUD. Let's go and map out the current range. It just continues to trade in this range sideways. What I was saying yesterday, of course, trading sideways, support building under these lows. Overall, it's bullish. Buyer step back in, couldn't break the highs, and now obviously this high took out the liquidity sitting over these highs, and this low took out the liquidity sitting on these lows. But still continue to trade sideways. Now, temporarily bullish, internally bullish. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows. So this did go ahead and start breaking fractally breaking out. So swing structure, at least on the daily, this is the 4-hour chart, but on the daily, swing structure still bullish, as these were the highs, lows, highs, lows. Could possibly send price higher, targeting the highs of the overall range. It's looking for some type of momentum to be built up or to be displayed. Not really seeing that. It's still just corrective type of structure, corrective type of price action. And then you can see the seller step back in, almost breaking past these lows. So not really looking for any, well, possibly a buying opportunity, but also if it does start to break down, then I would expect the prices to push down lower and then look for any type of retracement. But these cross pairs tend to go with the DXY. So DXY starting to push up, then it's likely that this will also. So not seeing any opportunity right now to sell unless it does go back into premium. This prices do go ahead and retrace back into premium, and I'll be looking to see if there's any opportunity to sell back down. And that is, of course, depending on any fundamental news with the dollar. GBP NZD, let's go ahead and map out the current range. As you know, this has broken down. Been saying that this was a descending wedge. Liquidity was building over these highs, and obviously the buyer stepped back in. Check out the liquidity. I said there's still liquidity sitting over these highs, but it doesn't have to retrace back all the way back into premium and to the supply area in order to start pushing back down. This may be an opportunity now to sell, because it did clear out the liquidity of this descending wedge. But again, these cross pairs may coincide with the dollar index, so you have to wait and see what price action does. It's just corrective in nature, but this is currently bullish, internally bullish, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, with this corrective ascending channel that it's in right now. But I'll be looking to take a sell if it does go into premium, or possibly now if momentum does shift and start pushing back down. I'll take a sell now, expecting these lows to be taken out, and then possibly a retracement afterwards. Take another sell. But like I said, just looking in correlation with dollar index and how the other pairs move, and how GBP is moving with the fundamental news. But right now, this is just, like I said, trading sideways, also in a corrective ascending channel. But if the momentum does pick up in the direction of lower prices, then I would look to take a sell. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.